Hi, it's Bethany again. I'm here to talk about the chapter Innovations and Risk-Taking from Widening the Circle of Concern. The U.S. is changing in so many ways. For example, race, ethnicity, and age demographic, economic insecurities, and technology, just to name a few. On the one hand, these changes make our spiritual community even more important. On the other hand, quote, without attention and care, oppressive practices that center white, straight, cisgender, affluent, able-bodied, neurotypical, college-educated experience will make religious community untenable for those who need it most as a place of sanctuary in these troubled times, end quote. Some of the areas of innovation suggested by the report include conversations around living wages, volunteers' time and talent, shared leadership, and new ways of worship. Frontrunners and innovators in combating white supremacy culture and developing practices of equality, innovation, and diversity often face barriers to their work. We need to support them. Our resources are limited, so we should showcase and spread successful innovations while being mindful of considerations of cultural appropriation. This is crucial for the survival of our faith tradition. Congregations taking the risk to do the work will pay a cost because of those unwilling to adapt and learn. They should be supported at the national level, which can build support at the local level. This chapter includes a variety of goals. Here are two that particularly spoke to me. Goal: in order to address the historic wage gap, funding is needed to ensure that Black, Indigenous, people of color, BIPOC leaders, and other marginalized leaders with lower financial resources can be engaged. Points under this are things like examining the ability of volunteer leaders to recoup lost income and pay for childcare, travel, etc. Revive a focus on cultural competency and cultural borrowing. Prioritize resources about inclusion, equity, and diversity that are written by BIPOC. Fund congregational budgets to allow BIPOC, young adults, lower income people to participate in leadership and decision making. The second goal that I found interesting was funding new settings and structures and new communities of worship convening for BIPOC, youth, young adults, other marginalized people. For example, convene a learning group for BIPOC, youth, young adult, other marginalized people interested in examining new ways of worshiping and convening. Also provide learning circles for groups of white people interested in learning anti-racism. Thank you for your time.